This is the 1957 Porsche Speedster. And I know what your youngsters are thinking. Oh, what's that old classic car? Slow down, slow down. I'm gonna dedicate this video to you. In fact, I think I'm gonna title it, Respect Your Elders. There's a lot you need to learn about this, and I think you're gonna like it, so stick around. I'm Gaston Rossato, and I want to thank you all for watching. The 356 Speedster, probably one of the most iconic Porsches ever built, and it had a reason, and that reason still lives today. It's still strong. It's a cult following. It's a culture, and we still embrace it today with so many other cars, mainly the 911. But it all started right here, and funny enough, it wasn't even Porsche's idea. It was Max Hoffman, the importer for Porsche. He understood the culture, and he told Porsche, we need to build a car that's lightweight, that's sporty, for the California market. He really had California in mind. The car that you can take to the track on Sunday and take it to work on Monday. This car did it better than anybody else at the time. It's so minimalist, you can just see it throughout. It doesn't even have mirror, or windows rather. It's side curtains, the low slope, windshield, and everything else about it. Not a lot of power. It started really around 60 horsepower. That moved up over the years, different variants, but never went over 100 horsepower really. It was all about the weight, being light, being versatile, and being just a fun car. It really focused on the essence of driving, and I love that. I love understanding cars and how to drive them properly. I'm a little bit obsessed with that because it's really cool to get on the track with a really fast and modern car, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's probably going to be a very sloppy thing. If you are technical about it and understand first the essence and the basics of driving, you can elevate that skill all the way up through the faster cars. So I like to say, I like driving slow cars fast, and because I'm a pilot and really into aerobatics, I like flying fast planes slow. And all that really means is being technical. I love taking machines to their limits. I love going beyond their limits, taking it past the envelope and knowing and how to recover properly and safely. So this car is taking things back to the basics, but it's also, you know, you see this car, it's restored, it's beautiful, and it's essentially stock. But the 356 was the movement that started the Outlaws, and still very popular today. You have outfits in California, like Rod Emery, for instance, you know, that's been around. It's a generational company that focuses on 356 Outlaws. Very, very prominent company, very strong. I mean, I think there's a waiting list if you wanted one today. So 356 started that track movement. The 356 also started that outlaw movement that we still see today, and we here at the barn also embrace it very much. We have a 993, we got a GT3 Touring, cars that were meant, you know, modern cars that try to go back to this essence right here. Back then, the idea was less is less. Today, unfortunately, less is more, but the idea is the same. Here's a perfect example, a 356 coupe that's been converted into essentially a track car. I've driven this car personally, and it's so fun because, again, I want to emphasize on the fact that you have to be technical to get around the track. Everyone's blowing by you, but that doesn't matter. This car actually becomes a challenge to drive when you're pushing it to the limit. All right, now that we learned about the cultural impact the 356 has had in a still very thriving culture today, let's learn a little about this particular car. So, we have the Cardex, which is, think of it as the birth certificate to the car, which just shows us very particular information. And we know how the car was born and in what color combination it was born. Well, It was not the one you see here today, but that's okay. Especially after I've judged in so many different concourses over the years, we never ding a car for a change in color, as long as that color is period correct and was available in essentially when the car was brand new. This is in fact the case, so we're not gonna ding it for that. The car, as you can see, was very well restored, and this is essentially what it looked like leaving the factory. They didn't go the outlaw route. They didn't go the modified racing route. It was done by 356 Unlimited right here in Florida, and such a lovely, lovely car. Still so enjoyable today. In fact, I'm gonna go for a drive. Thank you for watching, guys.